What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone Lite on the HermitCraft server. Oh yeah, guys. So here we are back on our island. I did set up, let's see, what is it called? The claimed chunks. Yeah, so I made a team. I joined the team or whatever. I claimed the area and then I chunk loaded that. You can do that you can claim a chunk just by clicking it, right? So clicking it claims it. I think shift clicking it unclaims it. No, shift clicking it chunk loads it. Maybe it's shift right clicking, unchunk loads, and then right clicking unclaims the area. So left click claim, right click unclaim, and once it's claimed, you can chunk load it, right? So I did that. So this has been running on the server. Our drawer is completely full of cobblestone, which is fantastic. So we don't have to punch grass anymore, which is great. So I was just kind of looking at the map and I saw that there was the blue boxes there, which shows on journey map that shows that we have the chunks claimed. I was just kind of zooming in. I was like, wait, what's this? What is that? I have no idea what that is. So I was kind of looking over the edge. I think it's over here. Yeah, I think I was looking over here. And there appears to be something down there. What that something is, I have no idea. But there's something down there and it shows up on the map. So that is definitely something I am interested in checking out sometime soon. We had a loot chest in our inventory that we never claimed from last episode. And I do believe we have some more of these things that we didn't claim either. I was just knocking through these quests. I didn't even realize there was quest upgrade the cobblestone generators. So let's go ahead and claim some of these. So we'll claim that one. We'll claim this one. And we'll claim that one. Now that previous quest here, I saw there was a thing. Okay, so that gives us a quart of a heart as well. So that's kind of cool. So we do have a quart of a heart. You need to fill up the entire heart. And then I believe that'll give us an extra heart. Or is that an extra life? Maybe that's an extra life. I can't remember. Anyway, we'll go ahead and pop open this. So that gives us 16 mana steel. That's a rare reward. Nice. So a little bit of Botania stuff, early game. We get ourselves a cave spider charm. This one is a 4 carrot from Carrot Plus. Or I guess from the carrots, garden carrots. I can't remember the name of the mod. Anyway, so that gives us haste and a little bit of food, which is good because we are starting to get a little hungry down here. And then finally, we had one more quest reward. So that's stone and wood. Okay. Not something that's super needed, especially the oak wood. We can farm that up really easily. I guess the smelted stone is cool. We are pretty much out of room in our chests over here. We're going to have to start expanding out and getting some better stuff here. Oh my goodness. All right. So food is the issue right now. We do have apples and we can eat those, and you can kind of see on the tooltip there that it'll give us 2 hunger haunches and 1.5 saturation haunches. Yeah, that's all right. So one of the things that we normally do with the apples is we turn those into apple juice. If we go to uses here, we can see all the different uses for that. Let's scroll over till we get to the Pam's Harvest Craft section. Let's see. Yeah, I guess this was the first page with that. So it goes into a bunch of different recipes, but we don't have any of this stuff. So let's not look at those. We can make an apple tree so we can grow more apples. That's something we might want to do. And then we can use bone meal just to grow the apples themselves. Apple pie. Oh, that sounds delicious. Now it says 13 times on the saturation. I don't know. Can your saturation go over what it shows here? Honestly, I have no idea. So maybe that would probably be the best thing to eat. Cinnamon apple oatmeal. Oh my goodness, that sounds good. Apple smoothie. That requires snowballs and 2 apples, and that gives us 3, or I guess 2.5 of the saturation and only 2 hunger haunches. Doesn't seem like the best thing. Here we go, apple juice. So that's 2 apples plus a juicer, and that only gives us 1.5 hunger and 1.5 saturation. Again, that just doesn't sound that great. Now I was scrolling through here a little bit, and I saw, here's fruit punch. So apple plus sugar gives us like way more saturation, a little bit more hunger. That's like so much better. This fruit salad, 2 apples and a cutting board will give us so much saturation. What else do we have here? There was one more thing that I saw. This one, applesauce. So that's 3 hunger and then a bunch of saturation for 1 apple. We just have to make the pot. I think that's probably going to be the best one that we can do right now. I mean, the cutting board one, the fruit salad, that seems pretty good too. It's a lot more saturation, but that's twice the amount of apples that we have to spend on it. I think this one's better. So let's go ahead and let's look at doing this. So let's make a pot. So that's a stick plus 4 ingots of some description, steel, copper, or iron. I think we should have enough iron already made for that. So we'll go ahead and go down this path. So let's put a stick right here and then 4 ingots. There's a pot. And then we can take that plus our apples. I'm going to save 3 apples and we're going to turn that into an apple sapling. Now we get apples just by growing oak trees, but I'd rather be able to specifically grow apples themselves. So let's go ahead and do that. So now we should have unlimited food for the future. We will have to set up a spot for this apple tree to be grown. I don't know exactly where I want to do that. Yeah, it's about one of those times that we should look at expanding out the base, probably taking some of this cobblestone that we have and, you know, making an area so we can start doing other things here. So one of the other things we should probably look at is, do we have Chisel? That's one of the more common mods in MODPACK. So yeah, we have Chisel and bits and we have the regular Chisel mod Chisel. So this is probably what we want to do, make an iron chisel so we can turn our cobblestone into something besides cobblestone. So if we vein mine, it won't destroy everything, right? All right, so let's look at doing that. We will grab a stick plus an iron ingot. We'll make a chisel and then we will look at expanding out just a little bit. Not going to go too crazy today, but we do need room to do some other things around here. So our warp is right there. We warp somewhere in this general area. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but I'd want to leave the area open so when you do warp here, you don't get like warped inside blocks, because that would just be silly, right? So we should probably find where the center of the island is and then maybe build out a little bit and make a spot for growing things. I kind of think so. I think that's probably going to be appropriate to do. So will take some time here. I'll try and find out where the exact center is. It's probably going to be like this block or this block. Maybe over here, actually. It's going to be one of these blocks. I'll try and find the exact center of the island, and then we will start building out just a little bit so we have a spot to do stuff. Well, I was going to start building out, and I was like, well, what material do I want to use to start building out? Then I started chiseling some blocks into the cobblestone bricks, and then I was like, not sure if I want to do that. So then I started smelting down some cobblestone into stone by putting a lava bucket in here. That'll do like 100 items, right? So it'll go for quite some time. I've put 2 lava buckets into 2 different furnaces here. And then I am cooking down some iron up here with just a regular piece of charcoal. I did make a hopper, filled it full of cobblestone, and that is feeding cobble into our crucible here. So we should get a decent amount of lava. So we can see now we have over a bucket of lava in there now, which is pretty good. And then as that drops down the cobblestone, it just adds more. So we'll always have lava being generated. So the thing that I wanted to see though is if we could speed up our furnaces. Now I saw there was a mod in here called Furnace Overhaul. And then there's an iron furnace. And I was like, what does that do? Does that make it go faster? Does that increase the efficiency? I don't know, but we have one furnace right here that's not doing anything. So let us go ahead and see what we can do. What does that do for us? All right, so there's our furnace. There's some iron, and there's an iron furnace. All right, so let's check it out. So it looks just like a furnace, but it's got a spot here. What does that spot do? I honestly don't know, because this is the furnace overhaul, right? That's all the different things. I don't know what the spot is for. All right, well, let's try some things here. So if I put in a piece of charcoal, does that burn 8 items? Does it burn 8 items faster? So charcoal wants to go up there. Now, is that burning faster than a normal furnace? This one's a lot smoother. Honestly, I don't know. So is that going to burn more items? You know what? I think that's going to be more efficient. I think that's what the change is, that it burns more things. So let's try and put a little bit more wood in there. I think we had 8 in there originally. We'll just put another half a stack. We'll see how much that does. Maybe it'll give us an extra 2 items or, you know, maybe it doubles the efficiency. Honestly, I don't know. So yeah, let's go ahead and wait for this and we'll see how this particular furnace works. All right, well, I let the furnace finish up and it looks like we get 10 pieces of charcoal. So I guess that's a 25% increase in fuel efficiency, which is pretty cool. Now there are other furnaces in this mod pack, like the ones from Mystical Agriculture, and this one only gives us a 15% increase. But eventually there's like really good increases down here. Ultimate furnace efficiency, it's over 9,000%. That's crazy. But that does require another stars and some other crazy things. So there's the red matter furnaces and dark matter furnaces. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever used those furnaces from Project D, but we're nowhere near being able to do that stuff, so it doesn't really matter. Is it worth upgrading all of our furnaces to these iron ones for that 20% or 25% increase? It might be, because that would allow us to do 125 items instead of just 100 items with the lava, right? Is it necessary? I don't know. But anyway, it's just another thing that's available to us if we choose to do that, which is kind of cool. But I am going to continue laying the stone smelt down. I do want to make regular stone bricks so we can make stone brick stairs out of this stuff, right? Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I was smelting down stone in the first place. So we are at Y100. I noted that last episode because our water was freezing. I would like to kind of drop down a little bit. I don't know how far, but probably we'll do stairs going down a little bit of ways from this island, and then we'll start like our platform down a little bit in the Y level. I think that's going to make sense. Anyway, we still got to wait for this stuff to finish up. I'll probably put another lava bucket in one of these. In fact, we should probably just do it in our iron furnace since it's more efficient, right? Yeah, we'll do that. And I'll put in, well, I will put in a full stack of cobblestone into that thing and we'll get some more stone cooking up. All right, guys, so in order to build stairs down, we need blocks to place up against, right? So yeah, unfortunately our island seems to be like it's 1 block thick, or it's not very thick anyway. So I just built out a little thing here, placed a bucket of water, and we are going to start going downwards. Yep. And as we go down, I'll just go ahead and place some blocks here so we can have something to build up against. Not really sure how far down I want to go, but we should go down decently far here. I'll use the good old torch trick to refill our air so we don't drown. And then we'll go down, you know what, we should probably go down to like Y40, I think. Something around there. That way, if we want to spawn in slimes, we have the ability to, since slimes only spawn Y40 and lower. Whoa, that's, nope. Where am I? Oh, now we're out of the world. Oh boy. Yep. You gotta watch where you're placing those blocks, unfortunately. Place it where the water stream was going. As you saw, I cleared out my inventory before doing that, except for that iron bucket, just in case something like that happened. Dang it. Yeah, so it wasn't a big loss. We lost 3 iron and some cobblestone, which we have infinite cobblestone, and you know, iron's not that bad to get. I think this mod pack has chests in it, right? Is that a thing? Or the gravestone. So our gravestone might be down there somewhere. It's hard to tell. I should probably turn off. Yeah, let's turn off the waypoint thing. Waypoint. I don't like this new skin that's on this. It is very hard for me to find the things that I want to find. Where are the waypoints? Right there. Okay, so let's turn that off. I guess we could delete it, but I'll just turn it off for now. All right, so I need to go back down there with some torches so I can recover air. Dang it. Let's see, there's that and that. I guess we'll keep this. This was my inventory before I put it all in here. We'll keep that just as a reminder not to be a derp about it. All right, so if I go all the way down there though, we're gonna need more blocks to build out. So let's do that. Okay, so we got some more cobblestone. All right, let's go down here. We'll find out if we do in fact have a chest somewhere. Oh yeah, it kind of looks like there is a gravestone down there, right? Well, maybe not. I don't know if it'll be even easy for us to get to that. So I'm gonna hold shift, which will prevent us from being washed away. We'll bring that out a little bit. How about one more? I'll put a block there to stop the water. One on either side. Oh, I can't fight the water stream. Why can't I fight the water stream? All right, let's swim. All right, that worked. Then we'll do that. All right, that should stop the water. Now I can go all the way back up and then make the stream come down here in one nice and neat thing. I guess we'll just do that. That should be fine. So, oh, that looks like somebody else's grave. That looks like Jevon's face on there, I think. Huh. I wonder how he died over here. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, well, I guess that's solved on what it was that we saw down there. Yeah, definitely a dirt block, somebody's grave. Interesting. Yeah, so it looks like I do have a gravestone down there. I can kind of see my head straight down below. I guess at a later time, we can go down there and get that. It's not that big of a deal. We didn't really have anything important on us. But yeah, let's go all the way back up here. I will remove the water, probably replace all this with ladders so we can climb up and down a little bit easier. And then we'll be back, guys. All right, guys, so I am placing blocks here. So off of our main pillar that we made, I put ladders all the way down. I placed blocks off those ladders forward, and then I just kind of like chopped them all away. So there's just one block to place the stairs on as we're going down. So I'm planning on going down 10 blocks, which is to Y90. Yeah, and that's going to be like our platform over here. And I think if we go and expand out again, we'll probably go down 10 more blocks, but switch back and put the next portion underneath the main island. I think that'd be kind of cool. So like we go down over here, we have a platform, and then we come back over here to another one. Then we can expand out and keep doing that as many times as we need space for. So I think that'd be kind of cool. Man, we're reaching the end down here. It's a little scary. Okay, so right where I'm standing is Y90, so we only need one more stair because that is the level that I want our platform to be at. And I think, yeah, we got blocks underneath here, so I could build from that a little bit. So that should be fine. Okay, so now that we got the stair down, the next thing that I need to do, can you shift off these stairs? Oh man, that is so scary. I feel like I'm just going to shift right off the edge here. Anyway, the next thing we need to do is place downstairs because I want these to be 3 wide, just so we have a little bit more room. I don't like walking down 1 wide stairs. Oh my goodness, this is so difficult. I might just place some blocks just to make this easier on myself. Place some blocks like that so I have somewhere to fall if I do fall, right? Yeah, I think you just shift right off those. That'd be really bad. Anyway, I'm going to continue doing this, placing some more of these stairs down. I might even just place cobblestone like that, how I just placed that stair there all the way down instead of just having the one in the center. Yeah, I'll continue doing this. This is going to be scary. All right, guys, so I got our 3 wide stairs done. It was pretty simple. I just went down to the bottom onto our 1 piece of cobblestone, and I started placing on either side, and having a stair to stand on made it so much easier to place the next stair along the center one. So yeah, that's the way I should have done it to begin with. So what we're going to do now, we're going to make some iron wands. It's going to be a lot easier for us to place a whole lot of blocks when we have some kind of a builder's wand. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to make iron ones. We could do the diamond ones if we had diamonds, but in order to get diamonds, we need to go to to an iron stiffened mesh. We haven't done that just yet. I haven't set up any of our sifting stuff. So for right now, we're just going to go with the iron. We'll upgrade soon enough. Again, iron's like super cheap in this pack, so not a big deal. Every piece of gravel like guarantees you a quarter of an iron ingot. So anyway, so down here is our first platform. I'm not really sure how big we should make this. Maybe like 15 by 15, 21 by 21, some kind of an odd number. The thing that's kind of weird though, these islands, I was looking at this before I started building. Yeah, each one of these is like it's an even number. There is no like center. So I'll probably end up going along one side and shaving off. Well, I guess I'd have to do that. How do you turn like an even number circle to an odd number circle? Anyway, I'll have to go through and shave off some of these blocks and try and turn it into a odd number. Otherwise, everything's going to be like offset a little bit. Not that big of a deal, but it's just something that's just kind of like bothering me. But yeah, we're going to go with the vanilla stone slab, I think, for our main pathways. I haven't really built with these in a long time. Normally I just do like the chiseled cobble, which I was going to do. And it's just like, let's do something different. So yeah, with these wands, you can build out quite far. So I think it goes 9 blocks in either direction. So that's 4, 5, 6. And we'll go out 3 more over here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then we can like do this entire platform at one time, which is nice. Yeah, it saves so much time like placing blocks, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and build out this thing. So we just have an area to work with. I don't know what the final design of our base is going to be. We might end up doing like round platforms and stuff. Like I said, I kind of like the idea of having our next platform go back down this way and be like a main area underneath the center of this island. So that might be something we do. I don't know. We'll have to play around with the ideas, but I got some blocks to place. I got some more blocks that smelt down. We'll be back, guys. So our platform's in place now. I made it, well, it was originally gonna be 21 by 21, but then I was like, you know, I might want to put a fence around the outside. So now it's 23 by 23, and I might even make it just a little bit bigger. I didn't like the stairs ending like right at the very edge of the platform. So we might bring that out like 2 more blocks all the way around. I haven't fully decided yet. But yeah, I went ahead and I made some more of these sieves. As we saw before, they're pretty inexpensive. It's just 1 slab and 2 sticks. The thing that we do need though is the flint stiffened meshes in the center, which means we're going to need string and we're going to need flint. So I just took 9 stacks of cobblestone. I turned it into compressed cobblestone here, and we'll just go ahead and lay these things out like a so. And then we'll use our iron wand, which doesn't go up. It'll only go side to side. But yeah, we do have vein mine or ore excavation or whatever, so we can kind of place these pretty much however we want to. I got torches all over the island as well, just to make sure we're not going to spawn monsters, and that looks like that's the end of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and vein mine, see how we do. Not enough durability to get all of those. That's fine. That's a pretty inexpensive item anyway. It was just 2 pieces of cobblestone and 2 sticks, so not like we can't make another one. Yeah, and it's gotten us a lot of stuff so far, really. So there's that and that, and then we had one more. Yeah, it's like if you break a compressed item, or you try and hammer something with vein mining or whatever, and the tool breaks, the very last item like comes into your inventory unhammered. It's kind of a weird thing, so I had an extra one in the inventory there. All right, so there's that, and then one more right here. Perfect. Okay, so now we got a full stack of compressed gravel, which how many of these do I want to do? Maybe 30. Then we can take this, this, and this and turn those into flint. There's a stack of flint, so that's going to give us 21 flint stiff. No, it's, hold on a second. The flint stiffened mesh, that was 6 of them, so that's not even going to give us that much. Let's try this again. So if we spread that out to 6 spaces, that'll give us 10 flint stiffened meshes. So yes, we need to do 30 more of those, I guess. All right, this, and this. All right, so there is, that'll be 20. So we're almost to where we need to be. So I'll hold off on making the rest of those for a minute here, because we still also need to infest some trees, right? I brought 1 dirt block from up there. We need to infest some trees with our silkworms and get some more string, since each one of those meshes requires 9 string. I don't think we have nearly the amount that we're gonna need. No, we have 4. So not quite what we needed here. There you go. There's 4 more of the flint stiffened meshes though, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so to get more string, we need our silkworms. Once again, wherever they are, here's some. And we're also going to want some more crooks, and I got plenty of sticks where we can make plenty of crooks. All right, that seems like that's going to be good enough for me for the time being. We can put these other 4 guys in here. Cool. All right, so growing the tree, infesting it, that's going to be a thing. By the way, the torque mod, you can either shift up and down, or if you're sprinting nearby, that will also cause it to grow. That's why there's some particle effects there. This time we're just going to do 1 silkworm. Yeah, it looks like that is spreading quite quickly. It looks like it's already spread like way over on that side. Yeah, so just 1 silkworm is all you need. This process looks like it goes pretty quickly to start infesting all the leaves around it, and all of those don't take very long at all. So yeah, I'll collect some string. I will finish filling this out, and then we will be back, guys. So the next thing that I think we should do, now that we have all of our flint stiffened meshes, is to try and get a lot of bone meal so we can bone meal apples from the apple sapling that we made last episode to continue making more food. Yep, we were running pretty low on food here. These are the last of the apples, so after these 4 are gone, we're done. We use a lot of hunger just running around just back and forth, so it seems like an important thing that I think we should do pretty soon. So let's get this done. So we can take the compressed sand and turn it into dust. Yep, just like so. Made another hammer. All right, so now we got quite a lot of dust. So we click in the center here, it places it in all of these. Now, I'm not sure if 5x5 is the biggest. I think this was the biggest in Sky Factory, although there might be some kind of config that makes it bigger. I don't know. Anyway, I think 5x5 is going to be enough. So we can go ahead and do this, and we get a lot of stuff. Now, the only thing I'm kind of concerned about is when I used this mod before, items would go shooting off in different directions. So we might want to put up walls. I don't know if that bug was fixed. It looked like all the items kind of went shooting towards me when I did that, though. All right, so we got lots of different things. We got 14 bone meal. That's not bad. But yeah, we definitely are going to want more. I don't know how many different types of items we're going to get from doing this. Looks like my inventory is quite full, so I should drop off some things just to be double sure that my inventory isn't going to clog up and we're going to lose things. All right, so we have 30 bone meal. That's pretty good. We'll just continue doing this for a little bit longer here, and then we'll get our apple sapling going, and then we should be able to make a ridiculous amount of apples, which is awesome, so our food supply will last for some time. Actually, did the apple sapling, did I place it down here? I took a lot of our wood stuff and I put it down here. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so let's grow this. We just shift. Oh, you know what? I did not realize that you can shift to grow these. So right clicking on the apples. Oh, wow. Did you guys see that? All right. So I can just sit here, hold right click and shift, and that's all we got to do. And we have infinite food. This was way easier than I thought this was going to be. Oh my goodness. Did we have to make all that bone meal? Nope. But what other resources do we get? Like Skystone, that'll be useful later on for us to get into applied energistics. Did we get anything else that was kind of valuable out of there? Copper, platinum. I don't know if you get all of these resources from like all the different types of stuff, like, or if you have to do dust for something and gravel for another, so on and so forth. But nether quartz dust, Certus quartz dust. We didn't get any redstone. How did we get redstone in this pack? Just out of curiosity. So to get redstone from sifting, we need an iron stiffened mesh. Looks like that does give us nether and Certus, blaze powder. So it looks like as we upgrade, we get more stuff for all the different types, right? So if we go to uses on dust, we can go to the sieve here. So the string gives us 3. The flint gives us 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We get a few more items, and it looks like between iron and diamond, probably the percent chance goes up on everything. Yeah, it looks like things double in the percentage chance. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, apples for days. Food is definitely not a problem. I had no idea that the torque mod would work on these things. That is super, super OP. I like it. All right, guys, so I ran a bunch more material through our sieve here. We got a lot of iron, and I smelted the iron. I have upgraded our sieves here to have the iron stiffened mesh. We have 25 of those now. So yes, the whole thing has been upgraded. I just took 2 stacks of compressed cobblestone and smacked them a whole bunch of times with the hammer and turned them into 18 stacks of dust. Yeah, so we got lots of dust. This is going to put items all over the place, probably. Yeah, so items do kind of fly around if your inventory is full. The thing that I've noticed, so they might be flying off the edge, hopefully not. So I will want to take a few stacks of these and put these away for the time being, just so we can make sure our inventory, or I guess all of the stuff that we're sieving, doesn't despawn or fly off the edge or whatever. But yeah, this is going to start giving us redstone, which is super important, so we can start making pistons. And once we have pistons, we can make compacting drawers and things like that. Compacting drawers will make all these ores that we're getting right here super easy to deal with, because I do believe Can you turn that back the other way? Yeah, so they convert both ways, right? So you can get the dust from the chunk, and the chunk turns back into these pieces or whatever. So yeah, the compacting drawers work perfectly with these things. Redstone, yeah, that is the key though to get those compacting drawers. So now that we have redstone available, things are going to be a little bit nicer. I'll just be able to click all of my ores onto those different things, into the different drawers. Yeah, and then we won't have to deal with all of this mess in our inventory. So we did make some of these half drawers, the 2x2s before, so I can kind of click some of those pieces in here and to store them temporarily. Yeah, that'll save a little bit of our inventory. But as you can see, we still got lots more stuff here, right? Anyway, I'm going to continue to sift this stuff. I will look at making compacting drawers, and then we can upgrade our cobblestone generator stuff. Well, at least we can start making it auto-produce compressed cobblestone forest, which will hold a lot more. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.